welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina, and today we are going to do a half and half face with the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later primer. And I'm going to be using this Tarte foundation. The goal here is to show you what this primer can do for even foundations that you don't love but paid too much for. Yes, so this is the Tarte Fair Light Neutral Confidence whatever foundation. I'm going to take this primer and I'm just going to do one side of my face. Now normally I use two primers, but you know, really cement the issue that it is this primer that I think is doing what it's doing. Yeah, I'm just going to use the one. And I am just going to smooth it over my entire face. Well, normally I mostly just focus sort of in this area, you know, where your pores are kind of enlarged and look funny. I think that this primer is doing something that makes this foundation lay down so much better. Okay, so it looks like that. I haven't hardly used it because seriously, not my favorite foundation. And then I'm just going to use a foundation brush. This is Bare Minerals Perfecting Face Foundation brush. And I'm just going to start putting it on. See if I missed any spots. My hair is damp, so it's like sticking to it. Okay, so as you can see, I have this all over this side of my face, and it doesn't look too bad. It's not doing anything weird, it's not peeling up, it's not sinking into pores too badly. It just looks like a decent foundation, right? Now I'm gonna do the other side of my face that has no primer at all on it. Same brush. And already it sort of wants to pull my skin for some reason. I have no idea why. This drives me absolutely crazy. See how it's sinking into the pores on this side already? It's like really bad. It'll take like even small pores and just, I don't know. And this side, it doesn't do that. Like goes down so much better on the side with this primer. I don't know. I'm hoping you guys are seeing this. I mean, you're zoomed in, so you're probably seeing it even better than I do. And I'm sorry about the wiggling of the camera. I'm like literally having to hold it here. Yeah, it sort of balls up on this side. It's, oh, I've never liked this foundation because it looks all powdery. And on this side, it doesn't. I don't know. I just know that this side, it looks so much more like I'm wearing heavy foundation than this side does. And just standing here, I can totally see a difference. It's like okay foundation, or really nice foundation, and heavy and not well blended foundation. Do you guys see that? God, I hope so. Because otherwise this video is for nothing. I've noticed that with this primer, I can get away with foundations I never used to be able to. And I'm going to do the rest of my face and shoot another video, and I will come back and talk to you later about the wear. Alright, talk to you in a little bit. I did the rest of my makeup. As you can see, I could still see a total difference between this side of my face and this side of my face. Please say it's not me, because this side looks so much heavier to me. I'm just bogged down, and this side looks bright and shiny and luminous and beautiful, and exactly how I want my foundation to look. I want to show you what happens though, because I did the rest of my makeup, but I didn't do the very last part, which is to put down some powder on my actual foundation to set it. You know, I've noticed that when I set this, it just makes it worse. And I don't even have any concealer on today or anything. This is a very quick makeup look. And I'm sorry, my hair is totally getting in the way. Okay. Back to buffing a little bit. And I always do a final buff in, so I don't have any harsh lines anywhere. I just like the way it looks. I think it looks more natural and just really pretty. So that is what I do every time. One of the problems I have is this area in my face right here. This foundation does this weird separation thing right there. But because I did down the center, you're not gonna be able to see it. Sorry, my fault. I think that's because it's like one of the few places I get like oily is right there, and it just, drives me nuts. But if you look, you can see, hopefully what I'm talking about, where this side is just, it looks cakier and heavier, and this side doesn't. And I don't know, to me, I just see a total difference. It's like I'm wearing two different foundations right now. Which is a little scary because you just saw that I put on same exact foundation on both sides, but they look totally different. How? Well, this is how, I guess. This stuff right here. This stuff saves my life. It is amazing. It is amazing that a primer can do that with a foundation that I hate. I don't like the fact that it sits on top of my skin the way it does, and it doesn't ever really blend in right. Yeah, we all have our issues with foundation, I know. Those are mine. I don't like it when they break up. I don't like it when they sink into my pores. I don't like it when they do weird stuff. I don't like when they peel or pull away. Oh, all those things drive me nuts. And this foundation did like 3 out of the 4 things I hate when you don't put down the primer. When I put down the primer, I actually really like the way it looks. I think it looks really pretty. That is why I really love this primer. I think it's amazing. And once again, the foundation I'm using is the Confidence foundation from Tarte. It is their cream to powder foundation or something like that. I don't know. It was supposed to be 1 step. It's a nightmare. Oh, and look at that. All right, see, it totally creases right there. Without this stuff, see, it didn't do that on this side, and on this side you can totally see the fine lines right there where it like scrunched up and then came back, and now they're just there forever. Yay! Not. I hate that. Do you have a favorite go-to primer that you actually think makes a difference? Because that's the thing about primer, is a lot of times it's kind of like, did they do anything? What is it doing? Or it causes more problems than it's worth? Primer, I think for anybody, if you are older, like over say 25 maybe, depending on your skin, you're gonna love this primer, I promise. It's 20 bucks. You can find it for 10 a lot of times. So give it a shot. I really, really do love it. I'm back from my check-in. It's been 9 hours since I applied my makeup, and this is what it looks like. This is the side without primer. This is the side with primer. I'm not sure how well this held up because, well, I don't know. I was editing videos and doing things, and I wasn't wearing my glasses, which is bad, which makes my eyes all watery and icky and gross. Yeah. Plus, I was laying down on the bed while I was editing videos. It was naughty. So my makeup, I reapplied my lipstick because it was gone. I had a pizza, you know. This makeup has been through all of it. So let's see where it's at. Yeah, this side has creased. I mean, like, I actually took some of this off and reapplied real quick because I had mascara down here from the watery eye situation, and I thought that was kind of unfair. But this had creased so badly right here. You could actually, while I was video editing, you can see this. I mean, it looks awful. I know it looks awful. It doesn't even though I literally just reapplied that, literally 2 seconds ago, it's already creasing again right there. This side still looks pretty good. It is looking a little thin in a couple places, but nothing, you know, you wouldn't expect after that much wear time. Really not happy with the way my pores look on this side. My highlight, even with the light right on it, is missing off this side completely. This does really extend the wear. My blush doesn't look too bad over here. And looking at the video, I think you can see the difference in the powderiness and the heaviness on this side. I can still see it. It's not as bad right now because I think a lot of it is just worn off. And on this side, it still looks a lot more bright, and that's not just because of the light. So now you can see both sides, no light directly shining on me. Hopefully you can see me pretty well. See how this side just looks more powdery and heavy? And I did the same thing to both sides. I did nothing different. I do think that the wear time and just the overall look with this primer is so much better with every foundation I've used, not just this one. This takes foundations I hate and makes them, a lot of them, wearable. Not all of them. Some foundations are just beyond saving. And the other thing I noticed is this side oxidizes more than this side. This foundation does oxidize, and this seems to make it less oxidized, so that's why this side of my face is lighter than this side. It's because this side just isn't oxidizing as bad, which is amazing from a primer. I mean, how much can you expect from a primer? This just says pore minimizing, hydrating, and long lasting. I mean, this has nothing about, hey, we're gonna make your foundation so much better. But it does. I don't know that I would do many videos like about products where I just like keep beating it, you know, over and over and over. This is not sponsored. I'm just not big enough for that stuff. So you're gonna get the total honest truth from me because I paid my own cold hard cash for it. So I'll tell you if I like it or if I hate it because it's my money and I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. Let me know what you thought and if you could see the difference, because in real life, and I actually checked with my husband and my son, they both said that they could totally see a difference in it. And they're guys and they don't pay attention to anything. Thank you so much for watching. I will be uploading this in HD, so hopefully that does the trick so that you guys can see what I'm talking about, because I hate it when I'm like sitting here trying to explain something and you can't see. All right, have a good night. I am going to bed. Bye!